All right, Strength Shop, PBR, Prep, Build, and Refine. 5.2, this is a back workout. We're warming up the whole body with some sled drags, some one-arm carries to hit the core a little bit, bracing yourself, some lower body, full body stretching, mobility, and finally I'm using the band to get my hips feeling pretty good. So we did the drags, the carries, and some stretching around the hips, legs, whatever you need to feel good. Those are the three main things. I'm doing some lunging with lateral distraction, work on that a little bit. Um, just oscillate the hips, get that band pulling you sideways, oscillate, slide, and glide left and right. Uh, just focus on movement, getting yourself feeling good. I'll then readjust my body and I'll put the band right under my glutes, and I will focus on stretching out my hip flexors. So spend as much time as you need there, about a minute or so. You see I come back in, I adjust it so it's right under my glute, and I come back and trying to keep your core braced, ribs down, and focus on that posterior tilt of the hips and really get that hip flexor going. We got our back really warmed up pretty good with some seated low rows. I don't have a low row cable, but when we do this angle, it works almost the same. This works pretty good for us. So just use a strap long enough that you can use it for a basic low row. We then went to some heavy chest supported rows, which I don't have shown here, but we did do several sets of about 6 to 8 heavy rows, and then after, I don't know, about 5 sets of the heavy rows, we went to this, which we lowered the weight, and we did around 10 to 15 chest supported rows with, I think we only have about 185 pounds here. Once you couldn't get good rows anymore, we just did chest supported shrugs, so a horizontal shrug. You'll see towards the end of my set here, I go into some shrugs. There you go. So it's a very limited range of motion, but I'm just really working hard to retract my scapula. You might bend your elbows a little bit, that's fine. The focus is retracting the scapula. And then you're going to, once you finish there, the rows into the shrugs, and then we go right into a vertical shrug. Whether you're holding dumbbells or a barbell, doesn't really matter. We chose the trap bar today, and I'm just going to finish off with a bunch of vertical shrugs. Get a couple sets of these in, and then repeat. Shrug, hold. Farmer's carries would be amazing. The weight's not too heavy, but we're getting a little bit extra volume in here. Sorry for the lack of music and just listening to it, but I can't have any music or the videos don't play around the world. All right, you guys get the idea. So that's about it. I do like to kind of bring my elbows up and back a little bit. I don't just leave my arms totally long when I shrug. And then we finished off with a whole bunch of one-arm landmine rows. Got Billy Gunn kicking out about a dozen or so. And I'm going to come in and kick out a dozen or so. And I think we did 4 sets each arm of somewhere in that 10 to 15 rep range. We don't geek out on it too much, but this is the end of the workout. We're really trying to get a good feel. So this was almost all horizontal pulling, and we're going to add in some more vertical pushing and pulling later in the week, a couple days. So there you have it. Any questions, post up, and I will do my best to get back to you. Pulling day.